a house cleaner who just got a contract with an Airbnb and was quite surprised that the Airbnb host had a whole series of things they expected done. And the house cleaner says, well, I'm the business owner and I'm the one that determines what's clean. So who's correct, the Airbnb host or the house cleaner? Wow, this is an awesome question. It comes down to the fact that you've been hired to do a series of tasks. Now, as a house cleaner, you have a specific routine that you do on an ongoing everyday basis. The challenge with most house cleaners is that they're cleaning customers' houses on a bi-weekly basis or a weekly basis. So when they come in, they start from a particular area and they work their way through the house and they do a series of tasks. And so every week or every other week, that rotation happens. Now, when you're hired as an Airbnb cleanup person or to turn the rooms or whatever, chances are this is a daily job. They have people coming in on a regular basis, and so they're going to be turning those rooms very quickly. In order to do a full maintenance clean on the house, that's probably not going to happen every day. And so the Airbnb host in this particular scenario does have the right to say there's a list of requirements that I have to turn this room or these rooms in order to get them guest ready. Because we're regular house cleaners, we don't often know what the Airbnb host needs unless you specialize in Airbnbs and this ends up being your niche market. Now, something that I might recommend is Airbnbs base their success, like we do as house cleaners, on ratings and reviews. And so if you have an immaculate Airbnb or a home that you go to visit, that shows up in the ratings and reviews. People will make notes and comments and say, wow, this place was so clean. It was amazing. It just sparkled from every angle. And also the same is true about ratings and reviews if the place is crappy and it's not well maintained and it's dirty and it has spots and things like that. So having a great review is paramount to the success of the Airbnb. And so it's very absolutely okay if they go ahead and they make a list of things that are important to them, because they know that will trigger ratings and reviews in a positive way so that more people come back, which generate more money and more jobs for you. So in the end, it serves you both to have a really tidy place for those guests. Now, there are things that you're going to be doing on a daily basis that are specific to the Airbnb. It won't be the entire place unless it's like a vacation rental where the entire place needs to be cleaned every time. But it is complete, in all fairness, okay for the Airbnb host to say, I do have a list of these 32 checkpoints that are important to me, important to my business, and have been proven to be successful, that customers appreciate these things being cleaned. And then that becomes your checklist. And so if you want the job, my suggestion is that you make those areas just shine. Because although you're the boss and you normally get to call all the shots and say how things are, it is true that when we go to a customer's house or we go to an Airbnb and there are certain priorities that customer has, that becomes our goalpost or our target of what we're trying to achieve while we're there, because we want to stay in business. So that's my 2 cents for today. It's not who's in charge. It's how can you work together in order to achieve the same results so that you both get paid.